Good morning. Good afternoon. Good evening wherever you are. The stream is about to start. Grab your favorite drink. Sit back and relax. You're chilling with HexAsians. With your host, Crypto Vince, Uncle Kevin Hex, and Middle Class Working Man.
HexAsians? Nice.
Konnichiwa! Emotional damage. Give me sushi!
Hello and namaste, HexAsians. How is everyone doing?
Good morning, everyone. Or good evening.
Good evening.
What up?
Let's say hello to our regulars, Sandy B, the dude, Hex on Air, DJ Nom Nom, then our favorite Alan Fizame, then there is Crypto Gains Club. And Avalon. Nice to see you, everyone. And you, as always, let us know what you guys are drinking. Tonight, I am just drinking water because I drank too much Sunday night and I'm still feeling hungover. That's why my camera is also off. Yeah. And we have a new
That's fine.
joiner here, Lucifer 369. That's great. So yeah, and so how are things going? As you can see from the thumbnail, we have the Moonfest going on, and I hope you guys.
And he's gone. That's awesome.
Whereas it also
You
curse to the moon.
you just vanished for at least 30 seconds.
Sorry.
That's fine.
So what did I miss?
I don't know. You literally started with you were drinking last weekend, and then you talk about the thumbnail, and then that's it. And then after the thumbnail, nothing. I couldn't hear anything. You just literally vanished.
I like Hexon Air says moon. Don't say Moonfest. That's the whole point. But yeah, what I was saying was I entered a pun in the title, like Hex to the moon is like to the moon kind of thing. And Hex to the moon also, like who cursed the moon?
Yeah, that Moon Festival, isn't that? The Moon Festival, isn't that every year or so? Around that time? Hello? Born again?
On again, off again. I don't know.
That's fine.
What's going on?
Yeah.
I
just saw that that mooncake, you can buy the mooncake every year, and then this stuff is so expensive, at least here in Australia. And I don't know why. I don't know what's about this moon festival. But they're selling the cakes like cookies or something, like small moon cookies or something. It's moon cake. I think is that related to the moon festival?
No, I have no idea. But the thing is, mooncakes, like, I think, yeah, they are overpriced because, it's kind of a religious ritual. So they know people are going to buy. So they have the pricing power.
Or going back to party, because you had a party last weekend, and we also had a party here in WA from Tengen. So Tengen and some of his friends, they run a drum and bass party here in Perth, and that was pretty sick. So he has a lot of pictures or videos on Twitter if you want to have a look. Follow Tengen. They onboarded a lot of people there as well and talk about Hex. That's literally it was a Hex sponsored party, and yeah, it was pretty wild. That it was Saturday night or something. It was raining, like, pissing down like crazy.
Yeah. The thing is, they are going to use those clips from the fest for their video stream. So I would rather have people watch it there. Secondly, I'm not into drum and bass kind of music. My my groove is Bollywood item numbers. So yeah, I'm not interested. But I do like what I think DJ Alpha music is kind of his kind of music, like 80s stuff. He is more into that, what you call synthwave, not exactly synthwave, but R&B.
Also,
I like his new music. Also, DJ Nom Nom, he has a different kind of groove, very similar, but yeah. So basically, yeah, two reasons for not showing them. One, you guys can watch them on Discourse Syndicate late Hex show, and yeah, not my kind of music. Yeah. So the other big news, I would guess, is that the latest one is crypto lender Hodl Not. They have frozen withdrawals, citing market conditions. What does that exactly mean? I don't know. Yeah, I'll bring up the CoinDesk article. Wait a minute. How do I do that? Yeah. So yeah.
And that's the thing. I mean,
can you?
If you, yeah, I can see it. Yeah, all good.
Paste firm. So another one bites the dust, and hexicans are unaffected. Please. And see, once again, I am asking you people, if you have a crypto on exchanges or on lending platforms, please learn and get them of your of the exchange and into your own hardware wallet. Mhm.
And Dorsey, coming back to Dorsey, Dorsey's that simplex. First the biggest news in Hex is like that you can buy Hex on simplex now. I don't know how big it is, but I think it's also only for the US market, yeah, apparently. Or can you buy anywhere else as well?
I think it's US and UK, I guess. It has been region blocked at my like. I tried opening the link that is buy.hex.com, and it says it's region locked. So
Okay.
let me see if I show you.
Anyway, yeah, it's definitely a big thing. I mean, if you can buy now Hex and other exchanges rather than going on Staker and direct buy it on MetaMask or other platforms. So the more adoption we get, the better it will be for Hex. So that's definitely a welcome thing.
So this is what I get to see. We are sorry. Error code 400. So
what's the error code 400? Do you know?
I don't know.
Okay.
But it's 404 is server not found. It has some other. There is text like it's black on black, so cannot really see it. Like this service is not available in your location.
Okay, what you?
So yeah, that's what I said. It's region locked. I don't recommend using a VPN to bypass any service because yeah, they just with these exchanges you never know what reason they will give for blocking your account. So it's better not to use. Plus, in the Philippines, buying crypto is kind of easy. There is transact.com which works. Yeah, Alan, it's not just for me. It is region locked. My friend also tried to do oh, buy some hex directly, but no. But either way, it's simplex isn't like it doesn't have a market book like limit order book. So what it does is it takes your order and then executes it on exchange like on Uniswap. So you will be having a little bit of extra fees, but it simplifies things a lot. But I guess Transact is equally simple and it works uh, in India as well as Philippines. So I recommend transact.com, transak.com.
DJ Cryptomatic says it works in Kathmandu. Are you in Kathmandu now? You're traveling around or something?
Maybe like I am not maybe DJ Cryptomatic has a show in Nepal, so he must be aware.
Maybe. I mean, when I started long time ago, long time ago, yeah, 2 years ago, and buying on the market, the first and easiest way was literally using MetaMask. Use MetaMask and use the on-ramp and buy on MetaMask direct. I mean, yes, you got the fee on MetaMask, but it literally was the easiest way. So literally, you buy it with the MetaMask. You put your credit card in there, and literally you have your coins direct on your MetaMask address as well. Makes it easy.
Yeah, that's what I was kind of trying to say. Like, MetaMask also has transact.com as a buying option. So
I think that yeah.
um, and it has like better payment options as well. So for the Philippines, I and it's already in MetaMask, so you can directly get it. I prefer using MetaMask. Simplex is integrated with some other wallets. I know Trust Wallet has um, uh, Trust Wallet has Simplex as an on ramp. But yeah, and like Papa B says, then move them to your hardware wallet. But use you can directly use a hardware wallet in conjunction with to generate the address. And yeah, so
Yeah,
yeah,
that's the thing.
first
Also,
thing.
yeah.
Sorry, go ahead. I'll be mute for a few minutes.
Yes. What I'm going to say is I'd like to apologize to Miss Hexaseed and DJ Cryptomatic. I'm pretty much quite busy the last couple of weeks, and I didn't have much time to look into the project I'm working with you guys on. It is still running, and I would like to go back to you too once I got to a stage where I need your help again. It's definitely a nice collaboration, and it will definitely work out if everybody works together. But as I said, I've changed my job. I'm working 5:30 to 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and it's quite tiring. So there's not much time left for me and family, and for other projects as well. But I'm still working on it, still getting on there, and I already took another project on, which I'll probably have to do afterwards or something. But yes, I'm working on 2 projects for the Hex community. It just needs time, and yeah, that's what it is. I was busy too. Yeah. No worries.
Yeah,
Thank you very much.
and we have a lot of time at hand. We have
You have. I don't.
X for 15 years.
Yeah.
So
Oh yeah.
yeah. Meanwhile, while those stakes mature, we still like we need to earn more fiat to buy more hex. Yeah, so yeah, we stick to don't don't leave your daytime job is what I recommend everyone. But right now I am doing the complete opposite. Right now I am just chilling. It's my mini retirement for maybe the next 6 months, just chilling. Because I have some like I have some plans for higher education, but along with that, you guys already know I'm going to launch my own token on Pulse Chain. We discussed this like a couple of weeks back. Maybe go back, you will find out. But yeah, those things are keeping me a bit busy. Like, yeah, you have to coordinate with uh, the developers across the world, like, and keep an eye on them that they are developing, and make sure you don't lose your developers to another project like a
So
Pulse Chain
you're doing
wallet
a
or
Witcher, you
something.
feel, yeah.
So yeah, so that is another problem. Meanwhile,
Yeah.
Wales is yeah, Wales is there. He's like preparing for to drop bombs later. He's a bit getting ready with all the ammunition he needs.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what happened to
Is
to both of them. I think Papa is sick, so he excused himself today. Then I think Crypto King is the same. Crypto King also doesn't feel well. And middle class, I don't know. I don't know what's going on with him, where he is. He might be still out or coming in later, or I don't know.
so middle class. Now, what he gave the reason to me was he has a jury duty, which so he comes
Hmm.
back home a little late, so it's not possible for him to stream.
Hmm.
But I have a gut feeling that he only said that to outsource the job to me of setting up the stream, etc. So at the end, it's going to be an Indian running the show, just like Twitter, just like Windows, just like Google. You need a Indian CEO for the stream.
Can be.
Anyways,
Then
no,
crypto
any,
and crypto king here has probably a sunstroke or something because he was sitting on the pool all day in his bathers, sipping a cocktail or
yeah,
whatever.
no.
So that's why I don't know. I don't know. It's just
So,
speculations. Don't listen to me. Yeah, apart
like
from that, I don't know. I don't know what else
I
is
lost
going on.
track of that.
Um,
Hmm.
did you guys hear? Did you guys hear
Yeah,
of Eric Wall? Eric Wall has a emergency operation or something. I don't know what's going on, but even though he is an enemy of Richard, if you want to show him this support or something, at least I don't know, text him or wish him all the best.
no. I hope
I
he
did that
dies.
today.
I hope he dies on the operating table. That's what I want to say. I don't give a
You're
fuck.
meaner.
Yeah, like no, I hate him to the core. Hope he dies on the operating table. If it was an US or UK hospital, I would have contacted the surgeon personally and or the anesthesian personally and put him to
Don't say
permanent
that.
sleep.
Don't say. You can't say that. That is unbelievable.
Look, no, yeah, I am that salty. I am that evil. Okay, so
Okay. Yeah, no
anyway,
worries. Yeah, if it's your way, no worries. What else do we have?
yeah, no,
Yeah, Richard.
actually,
So
I have to be a kind of
yeah, the other well, wait. The other thing is it true? And I don't know. That's a random question in the audience, and I mean the chat room as well. Does Richard plan, or does BitBoy plan a stream with Richard? I mean, there are rumors on Twitter currently that they are setting up a stream together, or BitBoy is setting, or Richard is setting up a stream together, or somehow some middleman is setting up a stream between these two. Is this legit, or is it just rumors? Do you guys know anything about it? No? Yes, maybe.
sorry, I didn't get your whole question.
So
I
BitBoy,
kind of
there are rumors on Twitter currently that BitBoy is going to stream with Richard, or Richard is going to stream with BitBoy, or some middleman is setting up a stream between BitBoy and Richard. Do you know anything about that?
I don't know, but
Okay.
looking at how like Richard's popularity is growing, seeing how, of course, BitBoy will stream with him right now. Like, and oh, I've always supported you. just exchanged the life of my friend who sold all his hex for 60k $1,000 when it was 3 cents, 2 cents, and we made a lot
Hmm.
of money and never talked about it on stream before. And we have I I hate these influencers to the core. Uh,
Hmm.
okay. Anyways, no, like uh, could be the shape of his belly is kind of that way. Think, what did I say?
Could be, yeah.
I, yeah, and I dislike
About bullying.
yeah. Anyways, but uh, was there another thing we needed to talk about? Crypto lender, we finished that. We talked about yeah, Simplex. Uh, the other thing, news regarding Hex, yeah, the Barnsley club sponsorship, and I'm
Oh,
going to be
the soccer club sponsorship.
even, yeah, what fucking cunts. I'm going to see, because I'm the admin here. I can swear like fucking cunts. Like, to you get, after getting the money, you are crying and bitching about it. Third tier club. Nobody, I like, even my friends who follow European football actively don't know about it. And their Twitter handle has 160k followers, like less than Richard. And I just checked, one of the local kabaddi teams in Mumbai. Like,
Mm-hmm.
if you don't know, kabaddi is like a Indian sport. It's an Olympic sport now. Kabaddi.
Mm-hmm.
So they have their own league, and the local team has more followers than that Barnsley. So it's
So you as an Indian should sponsor your Indian team. That would be nice.
why should I? I don't waste
And
money on
you're
indirect
stingy.
marketing.
Yeah. That's so.
I'm not. I Yeah, and on top of that, I see there is this intolerant, and they are now chasing after Richard saying he is homophobic and whatnot, like freaking Rainbow Club
Mm.
trying to. I would say you guys are those guys are groomers. That is the only comeback we can give. But
Mm. You know what the
see, we have already sponsored the club, so bad talking the club now won't help our cause. So yeah. Anyways,
Mm.
after
Mm.
the maybe after this season is over, we'll we will have a kind of a big debate or
Mm. Mm.
fight,
Um,
Twitter storm about it. Yeah, T20 team. These the like what he's referring to is cricket. Yeah, I think Australian people are at least familiar with cricket. So
yep.
T20. Yeah. So Indian Premier League T20 is like one of the most watched sports event ever. Like every each time there is a match of the important teams like Mumbai or Delhi or Chennai, productivity of the entire Indian nation goes down by a percent.
Hmm.
Like everybody is watching, so that's sponsorship there is very expensive. And like I said, if some one of the other whales or sharks want to do that, there I will be more than happy. I am not going to do it personally. uh,
Hmm. Hmm. Well, stop. Are you indicating that you are a shark or a whale?
no, I am just a shy shrimp with the confidence of a winning whale.
Okay. Just asking. All good. Good.
uh, yeah, Alan Fish, like not watching. Yeah, I am not watching that football Premier Leagues either. Like,
Hmm.
at least if I watch, I watch at least the what English Premier League. I used to watch. I used to be an Arsenal fan, but over their performance, like
Hmm.
I stopped watching. Cunning Curry League. Yep, I have my own category. Cunning Curry or Bashful Blowfish. We need more categories like this. And uh, yeah, Alan Fizeme, you have called the Hydron top on the day. All
Yeah, I'm just checking that
kudos
one.
to
Is it
you.
up now, Hedron?
Yeah, it went up uh, big time. I think it is because of the announcement of the ICOSA app. Like last week,
Okay.
I already showed a Hex Market, which allows Hedron staking for getting yield.
Oh, not
Uh,
bad. Nice.
so um, let's do a demo of ICOSA Pro app. They
Hmm.
have
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
kind of and just a sec.
So, Dheeraj, may I ask you, what are your intentions with your coin later on? Is it just a funny token for, I don't know, for what? You just have it or something? Like a Dogecoin or does it
No,
have any value,
it's
any
going to
benefit?
be it's an it's an incentive token for providing uh, or rather delegating to my Pulse chain node. So those who
Ah, okay. Yeah.
support
Yeah.
my node, I support
Hmm.
them. That's it. So it's a reward token, just like the incentive token.
Hmm.
You get it for free on top of staking for Pulse. Like you'll get Pulse rewards plus. Uh,
Hmm.
so let's see.
Make sure it doesn't have any backflows.
Yeah, I yeah, we are working on it. Whether or not to get an audit actually is kind of a big decision to take. Like, yeah, like
But
it's a more
at
or
least,
yeah, an audit. Audit is a kind of a bachelor's degree. Like just because you have it doesn't like ensure that you are actually qualified to do the work. So it's
hmm.
anyways, we will talk about my tokens when more details are out. Right now, I wanted to show. Wait a minute, I have to disconnect. How do I disconnect this wallet?
Don't know why you do that. Let me go to Alan, please. Yes, Alan. No. I mean, before you or when you disconnect your wallet or whatever you prepare your next, I just want to go to Alan, and I said I just finished watching Wales and Jack's stream over there. And I must say that the comparison with Richard's products and Google is one-to-one is pretty amazing. So everybody loves Google because Google is just indestructible and is so convenient for people to use it, and it's literally flawless, or close to flawless, and it's just working. It has nearly 100% uptime. That's why Hex and Pulse, or hopefully Pulse as well, will be exactly like Google. So if Hex and Pulse, or my Hex already does it pretty good. If Hex and Pulse are like equal to Google, and everybody love Hex, or everybody love Hex and Pulse the same as Google, then we won't have any problem with the adoption in any of these things. I think that was one of the takeouts of the video. That was pretty good between Jack and Wales. It was the last night. I don't know. It was a couple hours ago, some hours.
Yeah, maybe we'll watch it. I'll watch it later. Nowadays, there are so many Hex streams. We don't get time to watch all of them. Plus, yeah, most of it is like low quality content. So now I only watch the Hexologist and of course HexAsians because I am on the stream. So I
Hexo is
rewatch
pretty cool.
myself.
I like Hexo for fun. And he keeps it short. He keeps it like an hour short. And he also has now guests and everything. It's respect. Hexo is awesome. He does his 5 streams. That's it.
Yeah, and of course HexAsians because we give the best info first, and I think we something regarding last um, last stream I mentioned I had put up a short position on Ethereum with 10x leverage, which I did, and like I booked profit when the price fell by 5%, so 50% profit, which is good enough for me. So yeah, we do those degen stuff as well, and that kind of gave me a deja vu while listening to Richard's stream with the rational mail. Like he was saying that there are people in our community that like to gamble for the quick dopamine, and I was like, Richard, did you listen to my stream or something? Like, are you referring to me? But
You're right.
Yeah, so I wanted to share this new Icosa app. Let's see. They have now they have. Can you guys see this?
Yeah.
So
Where's this one?
this is the app.icosa.pro. So this is currently running on Pulse Chain testnet. So once we'll have it when Pulse Chain goes live, I think it will be available on Ethereum as well as Pulse Chain. So here you can create a new hex stake uh, whatever you want, 100 million for whatever day you want, and you can either create a native stake, which is not an HSI, or an encapsulated stake, and then stake it directly. Then they are adding a new feature, so you can mint all your Hedron at once. So it will show you how many stakes you have and how many mintable Hedron you have, and mint it.
That's awesome.
Um, yeah, yeah. Also, like, it's a good way because I hear a lot of people forget to mint their Hedron before
Mm-hmm.
ending their stake.
Yeah, that happened.
So I think it happened with Papi as well.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, but yeah, you can do that. On top of that, you have to connect.
But isn't that
This
isn't
is
that
the
isn't that if you mint all your Hadron up front, then you have to give them back over a period of time or something like this?
that is if you borrow Hedron.
Ah, okay.
Borrowing is different. Uh, the- so every day you are getting one Hedron per B share. That is 1 billion
Yeah.
shares or
So what
1,000.
if the button says mint all your Hadron or mint all Hadron, will there be only one function? Because if you have many stakes or if you have multiple stakes on one address, then you have to mint each individual stake every time. But if that allows you to mint all the stakes at once for that period of time, that would be cool. That would be a super function. Because then you could save also gas fees. If that is possible, I don't know.
Sorry, I didn't kind of understand your question.
So if you go to the Hadron side and you want to mint your Hadron for your stakes, and let's say you have one address, so one Ethereum address, and you have multiple stakes on that address, then you have to mint each individual stake. So you have to mint the Hadron for each individual stake all the time. But according to that
Yeah,
new app,
currently,
it says according to the new app, it says mint all Hadron. So I
yes,
believe
correct.
you can with one button you can mint all the Hadrons on one Ethereum address, I believe, independent of how many stakes you have.
Yeah, that is what. Yeah,
That would be awesome.
that is what I believe as well.
Yeah.
But I think Bluebum is the Hedron expert. He still have, you have to
Okay.
still
Okay. Yeah.
sign each time.
Okay.
Yeah, so each like each button like reduced you need to uh, press is a better experience for users. And this is I wait a minute. This is what they have new. This is ICOSA staking and Hedron staking. So they have their, you can stake Hedron as well as stake ICOSA when it will be available. And mint, we are all the SA NFTs. And here you can sell your HSI. Yeah. So this is again, this is all beta on mm, Pulse chain. So try it out on Pulsion testnet. There is no
It
money
looks nice though.
involved in it.
It looks nice, very clean.
Yeah.
Doesn't look too
So
colorful. Simple. It looks very simple as well. Yeah.
yeah, hopefully now, hopefully Hedron staking and ICOSA staking will incentivize more people to stake longer, or rather create more HSIs. So
Hmm.
hopefully this it looks to be bullish for both Hedron as well as ICOSA. Again, normally I don't talk about tokens other than Hex, but the exception for Hedron is because I got a lot of it for free and I want to pump my bags so I can buy more Hex later. But
Yeah,
yeah,
everybody got hit on.
I minted a little. I sold a little to pay for the gas price of minting. Other than that, I held on to it. Let's see how it goes. Hey Wales, do
What's
you
going
want to
on,
say
guys?
something?
Yeah, I'm back.
Huh?
So there's a lot that's been going on in the world lately, and as you guys might or might not be aware, it's gonna hit your pocket, and it's finally here. So what's happening? Well, now the term capital controls comes into full effect. What was hampering just Russians before is now going to hamper everybody. So everybody can keep pretending they know what the fuck is going on, or you can actually learn what the fuck is going on because your life is about to get real shitty. Straight up. I'm not even joking. As you guys know, what I say fucking comes true. So I suggest y'all wake the fuck up because the shit I'm gonna have to start doing is exactly because these people know your ass is weak and you don't give a fuck. So I suggest you revert those perceptions ASAP because the people that are supposed to be speaking for you are not capable of doing so. They're incapable because of a conflict of interest, and you don't understand that. So I suggest you get well in tune with what the fuck is going on because I can only tell you a million times. A million one ain't gonna change it. Only you can. So understand all the crap I've been telling you because, like I've been telling you guys for a long time, pain is coming and it's finally here. Because when they telling rich folk what they can and can't do with their money, that means the party's over. And that's where we're at now. This is why I ain't been on the call on the stream all morning, because I've been on these stupid ass calls.
Hmm.
I suggest y'all wake the F up. Because it's coming. They don't give a shit about you. I hope the
Yeah,
last 2+ years kind of give you some insight into that. That's really all I gotta say for now. But that's why I've been away. Because I've been on calls receiving direction on what's coming. And this is what's coming. Pain. When money can't move, pain ensues. Simple as that.
yeah. Like, and this series of defaults of nations is already happening. Like, you thought Sri Lanka was like an exception, but there are many in the row,
Yep.
and every
That was just the
like
starter.
everything will collapse like one by one. And but that is how the market cycle works. Like, it's a game of musical chair. Every time the music stops, somebody goes bankrupt. And right now, yeah, music may not have stopped, but it sure seems like it's going to stop very soon because yeah, we are already seeing signs. we talked about like the crypto lenders halting funds
Another
withdrawal.
one is on the verge of collapsing this morning. I can't even remember the name. I was literally
Yeah,
talking about this last night, and it's not gonna
cr-
end here.
hodl not, hodl not. We
Something like
talked
that.
about it.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, yeah. The other thing was um, the Indian government like blocked the withdrawals for Wazirex, or rather seized the, which is a local exchange. Funny thing is about last year, uh, there was like they did all this advertisement
Mm,
regarding
Yes.
Binance, but now when yeah, the Wazirex funds have been frozen, Binance comes out and says, "No, we never completed the buyout."
oh wow.
Uh, like so that is how things are. But the thing is, the Wazirex founders as well as the, I think the whole company moved to Dubai like about 6 or 7 months ago. So they won't be definitely affected. It's their poor users who might be.
Yeah, yeah, and
Yeah.
they're
So
completely
let
unaware,
me
probably.
share. Let me share the article.
Yeah, but you guys got to understand how these things cascade, right? How the ramifications of capital controls cascade throughout the economies. Because we're not. A lot of people like to think we're domestic and just unique to just U.S. centric stuff, but no. Everything that happens in the U.S. is impacted by the external forces and vice versa. So just like I've always been telling you guys, look at what's happening outside of the US. It's coming here. Here we are. So be ready to put up a fight because they're coming for everything you got. They're not playing. Them 87,000 IRS agents aren't to go visit Trump. So you better wake up. Stop believing the hype and take control of your existence. Otherwise, somebody else is going to continue to control it.
Hmm.
So yeah, yeah, the ED or the electoral directorate, or I don't know, even remember it, but
I saw this. Yes, I remember this.
so yeah, yeah. So like they said, like by after the funds were frozen, Binance only says we only provide wallet services as a tech solution, nothing else. And yeah, but apparently they were doing some kind of money laundering. Like
Mm,
Money. Hmm.
yeah, yeah. Only the big banks are allowed to do that. If
of
some
course.
small exchange does it,
Of course.
it's it's not allowed. Uh,
Of course.
Good thing they moved to Dubai, but it's a big problem in India. Like a lot of money laundering operations going on. So maybe it was a good thing, because and the ED also arrested a couple of politicians with on different charges, but they also revealed a lot of what do you call black money was captured. So Maybe it's a good thing, maybe it's a bad thing. We'll never know. Money laundering. Yeah, anything else? If if not, we will take a small 1 minute break. Uh, if,
Just wait, Dirash, sorry. Phenomenon. If you go back a year ago, I think it's a bit more than a year ago, I would say. Wales did a stream. It's called Bread or Guns and Butter.
Oh
or
yeah.
I think Guns and Butter or something like this.
Yeah.
If you watch that stream, you can learn a lot of preparation. At least I think it's Guns and Butter or something like this. Just watch that one, and you will understand what Wales is talking about. That was awesome.
yeah.
Sorry, Dirash, go ahead.
Oh, yeah. Being prepared is the first step. So, just taking a short break regarding. We'll talk about Bitcoin price in a bit, maybe, but something. I think middle class found this video and it's super funny. Let's see.
Yep. Who comes up with this stuff? Seriously.
Yo, I don't know, but they're in the wrong business. That's for sure. They should not be in crypto. Holy shit! Wow, that was fun.
That's funny.
Yeah, that was real
But
funny.
it's funny because it's true.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's true. Yes, well, yeah, it's true.
Like,
it's definitely
yeah, the
true.
model was completely broken, and yet like, we call it in India we call it गिर गया तो भी टांग ऊपर. Like he still, but he won't admit the model was wrong. He just kind of
Well, it's sad
Our,
because it's just a model,
sad.
and it's not supposed to be perfect, right? I
But
mean, I think everybody.
anything for the Bitcoin moon boys.
Well, that's true. I forget. Reality is irrelevant. Oh man, some people are special.
Uh,
Mm-mm.
what do
Wow.
you want me to? What did you want me to spell? I don't know.
Was that?
And we have no. Alan
Ah,
wants me to spell
spell
something.
what? Yeah, you mean like that? THAT.
Anyways, see,
Oh man.
Yeah. So we call it in India, गिर गया तो भी टांग ऊपर.
Is there a song for that? Like the other guy? No.
Yeah,
Sorry,
like
guys, I'm
no,
just checking.
it means literally translated. It's like even even when he fell down, his legs were up. So it's hard to explain in. It loses context when you translate in English, but it's like yeah, you fell on your face, but you still have the kind of pride kind of thing. Like
Right.
just
Gotcha.
when you are wrong, just admit you're wrong and
Yep. Be done with it.
learn humility.
Yep. Very easy.
Uh, so if nothing else, we can talk about hex price, which
I
is
don't even know
far
where
more.
it is.
It's going up
It,
0.5.
yeah, the chart is looking so beautiful right now. Um, wait, so very simple indicators. Can you guys see Bollinger Bands and the MACD? And I'm using Heiken-Ashi, which is clearly showing the trend. Let's see if we can like usually prices gravitate towards round numbers. So let's see if we can get 6 cents soon. But I think it will be a kind of a wave pattern. Like you can see, like up, little down, up, little down. I think we will see some resistance at 6 cents, but we never know. The MACD is kind of neutral, so it can go either way. But I have other indicators which are only available to my paid group, which are more bullish. I cannot reveal on this channel. If you want to know more about hex technical analysis, yeah, follow me on Twitter. Uh, anyways, um, what was the other thing we wanted to talk about other than that? Yeah, so there was another meetup, like we call him MacB, who is the admin for the Hex Philippines chat room, Telegram group. He visited kind of a crypto meetup for crypto like for NFT traders. Now I don't like I don't know whether he's comfortable sharing his photo on YouTube, so I cannot show it. But I think he was able to convert a couple of NFT degens back into hexicons. Hopefully, they will be staking. So that's
um,
another good thing.
yeah, that's one step in the right direction, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Spreading the good word slowly. Uh, yeah, yeah. No, it it's not the non cow indicator. I call it the CRT indicator, or it's the curry rice technical indicator. So yeah, it's my special indicator, only available to my special paid group. I hope people kind of know that I am just kidding. Like I don't have a paid group. And I don't know what, like, I know there will be people diligent enough to pay to listen to me, but if there is no, please don't fall for because I don't know whether someone may create a one group and spread it. So please, if you are invited to a trading group, please don't join it. The yeah dal yeah dal, right, like, it's not directly dal, but curry includes a little bit of dal, so you can include it, so it is a part of the indicator. And see, I don't want to make any remarks because people get offended. uh, it's going to be, yeah. Mm. Other than that, what else do we have? Like, we have covered most of the topics we wanted to talk about. Anything else?
I'm looking for Wales's stream, but I can't find it anymore. The Guns and Butter. Did you change the thumbnails?
Nah, should be there. It was probably
Yeah.
August, July last year. It was in the summer. I remember that much.
I think you also had a guest or something. You had a guest on it as well.
Nah, I don't think I had a guess. I don't remember having a guess.
No?
Mm-mm.
Or maybe the one afterwards. We definitely talk about.
Let me see.
I
You're gonna make me look.
can't find it anymore.
Yeah. Thanks for reminding T-Bird. We have all. Uh, we'll have some talk about
One food.
food. Like, we are. Uh, w- what kind of HexAsian stream would it be without
Yeah,
talking
right.
about food?
The wrong one.
Uh,
Oh, do you have food pictures, Diraj? Did you get the food pictures from the Telegram?
I
No?
think I can show them directly, but wait a minute. Uh,
Sorry, here must be
I
here.
found it. It was in October.
You found it?
Yeah. October 4th.
so yeah, this is middle class working man buying moon cake for the moon festival. uh, I, I, I now I'm kind of getting confused whether we spoke about it on stream or in the green room. But yeah, they are in Australia. They are very expensive because
Yes.
mainly I think it is mainly because it's a kind of part of a religious ritual. Maybe, like, not exactly religious, but kind of Easter eggs on Easter Sunday. Like, so people are going to buy, so you have the pricing power to buy more or sell it for higher. uh, and yeah, so this is what's part one. And whose dinner is this? That's Korean barbecue at home by
It's mine.
Frank. Yeah, I haven't had a Korean barbecue in a very, very long time. Mainly because when I go to a restaurant, I don't want to be cooking there. There are, like, so I don't really like hot pot or Korean barbecue unless
No, that's
the restaurant has servers who cook it in front of you.
so
But
the bottom is
yeah,
not, it's not a hot pot. The
having
bottom
it,
one is literally just a bacon
yeah,
pork belly.
Yeah, I'm not talking about this one, but in general,
Huh?
when we are at a restaurant, I try to avoid Korean barbecue and hot pot. Hot pot is Chinese, right? Like mostly. What else do we have? This is what I had. This was a lemon tart with marshmallows. I, yeah,
Looks fancy.
yeah, very fancy, but it was delicious. But the what you call crust kind of crumbled very easily, so kind of difficult to eat for me because I ate with my hands. I guess eating with the spoon would have been easier that way, but anyways. And this is middle class working man. He had eggs Florentine. Oh my, so fancy. So yeah. So if you see a red candle on the hex chart, you know the reason. Oh, oops. Anyways, that was our Philippines admin we were talking about. Uh, then this this was another dish from middle class working man. Uh, but this was Hainanese chicken with yellow rice. I He said it was turmeric, and uh, Uncle Kevin got kind of this is blasphemy. Like Hainanese chicken is not never served with turmeric rice. My theory is either the chef or the is married to an Indian, or the one of the assistant chef is Indian. So that is
Got away
why
with
they
it.
included turmeric in their food for coloring. But yeah,
Hey, I sure do love some colorful food. That is a fact.
uh, but
Yeah,
maybe
let's
like
hope.
another thing. Sorry.
Don't want to know.
Yeah,
Yo,
what I was
Let's
saying
hold
was
hope.
on. Yo, breaking hilarious news. The U.S. Treasury has blacklisted Crypto Mixer, Tornado Cash, and all of its Ethereum addresses, barring U.S. persons from interacting with the privacy service.
but uh,
I'm sorry, but that's just
how is
hilarious.
that even possible?
Exactly.
How is that even?
Carry on.
It's not plus. Okay, like people don't like. There are other ways of doing that as well. And by the way, we also have a fork of Tornado Cash on Ethereum called Hexnado, where you can like anonymize your hex. But I don't think the anonymity is. I think Richard himself said this, that the anonymity set, that is number of people using it, is very small, so it may not be actually useful, but still it may give some kind of a protection. So yeah, other than that, I think there is like Monero addresses are already kind of blocked, so that is another issue. Another lesser known one is Bitcoin Cash. It has something called Smart Fusion or something, which does
Mhm.
allow another kind of anonymity. But uh, I don't know how useful is. I don't know how useful uh, Bitcoin Cash is for anonymity. But don't you? I don't think you need anonymity directly. Just create. Ca- no, I cannot give this advice on stream because uh, it may be considered as a way of bypassing sanctions, and there have been already arrests for regarding it. So if you just Google stuff, how to be anonymous, how to erase your digital footprint.
Yeah, it starts with the telephone and everything else as well.
Well,
Yeah.
remember when they hacked it? They supposedly figured out how to hack it. This and Monero. But what did they end up doing? What did they end up doing? They ended up banning both. That's what they ended up doing. Why? That's your homework to figure out. Because this is how the world is going to have to come to a decision. And it's a serious one. Are you going to let yourself be made a slave, or are you going to take control of your own life? Choice is yours. So figure it out. Because I've only been talking about it for over a year.
True.
Time is coming, folks. You thought it was a joke this whole time. Keep sucking on that dollar dick. Keep sucking on that fiat dick, because that's what you're all doing. Because you're not making the right choices. You're not having the right conversations. True story.
Yeah.
Tough,
But
but true. Nobody wants to have these conversations, right? Nobody ever wants to have them. And now the pain is coming. When are you planning on having them? When you can't eat? At that point, you're going to be too busy trying to kill the next man. So what are you going to wait for?
Yeah, you're
Because
gonna be
they're
better
not
off grow
leaving
your
us
own
with
stuff.
many options, right? They're really not leaving us with many options. Look at what's happening in Europe. All these crazy headlines about what's going to happen in the winter. It's the middle of the summer. People are dying from the heat. And they're over there projecting what they're going to do in the winter to people.
Hmm.
They're letting you know that they're going to freeze you to death this winter
Yeah,
if
because
you
turn
live
the
in
gas
Europe.
off. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
They're letting you know in advance, and you're just sitting there acting like it's all good. I think
I
that shit
think
is funny.
yeah. I remember that happened before when I was, I don't know, I was maybe 10 years old or so. They also turned the gas off during winter. But we still had coal, so we were firing with
90s?
coal. Yeah, I think so. It wasn't. Yeah, it must have been in the 90s. Yeah,
I think it was
yeah,
94, if I remember
yeah.
correctly.
Maybe. Yeah, yeah. Mid 90s. Yeah, could have been. Yeah, yeah. I remember they turned the gas off as well. It was still Russia, really Russia or somewhere up there. Could even be Belarus or something. They turned the gas off as well. Why I can't remember, but I know they turned the
Yeah.
gas off.
Yeah, I was too young. I can't remember, but I remember
And
hearing about it.
yeah, and we went back to coal. We used coal then. We fired with coal open
Yeah, they're using,
at
what are
that
they?
time.
I think they're using natural gas or coal now again in Germany, and they weren't using it. They're using something that they weren't using.
It could be coal, yeah, I believe. Yeah. Or oil again. There's some of oil. I don't know, called oil oven or gas oven, coal
yeah,
oven,
Maybe heating oil. I can't
yeah.
remember what it
So
is, but
yeah,
they're using
heating
something
oil.
that they have banned that is now considered
see,
green.
yeah. So the thing is, Germany shut down a lot of their nuclear power plants along with France, and
Mm,
they like started using natural gas, which was imported from Russia because it
yep.
was cheaper and technically kind of greener than using coal. But now they cannot get natural gas, and you cannot just start up a a nuclear power plant. So now they are going back to coal, which is even worse for the
Yeah.
environment. So that's what's going on. And
Just hearing you say the whole story is like hilarious.
yeah, like, and on, but the worst thing is, on
Oh
top
my
of that,
god.
the Europeans are calling out um, India for using coal and polluting the
Oh,
environment.
for
And
sure,
I'm like,
for sure.
if you
But they don't say
consider
nothing to
the
China. Won't say nothing to China though.
and even if they say to it to China, like, if you compare uh, per capita emissions,
Oh, forget about it. It's not
like
comparable.
yeah, and US is the biggest culprit in that sense,
100% in
but
all senses.
still,
The US is the highest. It's a consumption based economy. Two-thirds of everything that happens in the US is based on consumption. Period. Not production. Not production. Consumption.
yep.
Somebody is wasting something.
And like, I hope people realize someday that you are trying to have infinite consumption on a finite planet. So
Especially when you
the
don't
whole
take care
model
of it.
is broken.
Yeah.
Right?
Especially when you don't take care of it. I mean, we're at a point where most of the food is not even food. In most places, it's hard to find real food.
That is true. That's true. Even our bacon at the butcher, you think it's real bacon? It's not. Everything's
Nah.
processed.
Yep.
Everything's processed food.
Yeah. Yeah, Dorsey made a point regarding cow farts, but India has started like one of the biggest biogas project.
You got a lot
So
of
they are
cows over there.
yeah, yeah, definitely, yeah. So they collect manure, which is sent to a, what do you call, reactor chamber. I think it's not like nothing new technology, but now they have figured out how to kind of purify the gas and have it kind liquefied. So we'll have bio LNG is what they are working on. So it's good.
That's a lot.
And regarding food, the eating bugs and etc. Like, I don't know. Yeah, like I have eaten bugs, like, uh, voluntarily. Like, it's a kind of a famous delicacy. I won't say delicacy, but famous in the Philippines. It's I don't, oh my god, it's kind of a wood bearer worm, which is tamilok. It's called tamilok. So it's a kind of a worm which is kind of dipped in vinegar and eaten. It's like,
Is it like
yeah,
white,
for
like a
the
white worm?
yeah, yeah, very slimy. It's uh, yeah, crickets. Yeah, I went to Thailand. There they were at display for eating, but I purely didn't eat them because they looked stale. Like, if they were like freshly fried in front of me, I would have definitely tried it at least. But they all looked kind of old or cooked
Mm.
in the morning, so I didn't. But yeah, but why? For a novelty sake, like, or like proving a point, like, I'm not afraid of it. uh, yeah, eating that um, is okay. But not as a so how much hmm,
Viraj.
uh, sorry I'm trying to find a picture of
Do that.
Tamilok. Uh,
Do that.
uh,
Anyway, guys, I'm logging out. I will see you guys next time again. I
yeah,
will prepare
yeah,
myself for tomorrow.
yeah.
I gotta
Yeah,
get up at
brother.
5:30. And then yeah, thanks for coming, everybody, on the chat side. And we'll be back next week. Hopefully next week Papa will be back and middle class as well in Crypto King. That would be nice. And you too, yeah. Enjoy the rest of the evening or morning, Wales, and then I will see you
Yeah,
next
you
time.
too,
Okay?
brother. Have a good one, man.
Yeah, you too. Take care. See ya.
Peace.
Nice to have you here. Yeah,
And then there were two.
yeah. Like I'm trying to find a good image of. Yeah. Mhm.
Hey, so I was
Right.
just looking at the torn chart, and that thing is down like 90%. I don't usually talk about other cryptos, but hey, if they're trying to ban it, that means it works. So you might want to pick up some torn because it only costs about 30
Uh,
bucks right now, and it was a $300-$400 coin. So
yeah,
just saying.
yeah, yeah. But see, again, they also committed the original sin of giving a lot of free crypto
Oh, of course.
to all those who used Tornado Cash. But
You
and
know how
I
that
don't
goes.
think so that I'm not sure how like buying it for yeah if you are going to use Tornado Cash go it would be a good idea to buy but not as an investment. So uh, that see it I want to show you the disgusting thing I ate known as Tamilok. So this is what it looks like.
Mm. Yeah,
Very
y'all can have
delicious.
that. Yeah, y'all can have that.
Yeah, so yeah, it's just like uh, what you call show of value. Like yeah, I ate it. It looks disgusting. It takes courage to eat. So
Yeah, definitely
the,
does.
yeah, yeah. So T-Bird, I think you get some kind of a discount when using Torn token on Tornado Cash. I'm not, I'm not completely sure. No, nom nom that is called Tamilok, Tamilok. Uh, you can read about it later. Anyways, I think along with Frank, we have also covered most of the things. So we may end this. One last thing, po- slight bit of tangent or for Indians, there is a new Bollywood movie releasing called Lal Singh Chadda, and I request everyone to boycott it. So if you can, if you, it's supposed to be a remake of Forrest Gump. So rather watch
Mm.
Forrest Gump instead of it, or if you want to watch it by downloading a pirated copy. Yes, we are about to get to the outro. I'm not sure which outro should I use. Kacha Badam or the Mexican anthem, or should I use the HexAsian outro? I think today we will have the classical HexAsian outro. Thanks everyone for joining and listening to me. Your presence here is what encourages me. So
to
thank you
continue.
everyone again, and that's the end of the stream. Good
Outro.
night.